What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
See you. What's happening? Come on in.
Come on, man. I'm ready.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's show, The Bass Doctor. We're at legendary Lake St. Clair. I got my man Gary Emery, the local stick.
Right.
I've been up fun fishing for a couple hours, but Gary and I talked last night. He said, man, if you pick me up after work today, we're going to go catch him on a crankbait and maybe a jerkbait. Is that true?
Absolutely, man.
Wind's blowing. Is that good?
That's great out here for him.
Let's do it, man.
I'm ready.
Hey, you guys stay tuned. The Bass Doctor starts now.
Bass Doctor is sponsored by Castaic, American Tackle Company, Power Pole, Vicious Fishing, Lowrance, Reaction Strike, Bulldog Rods, Fish Hard, Procure Bait Sense, Adventure Products Ego S2 Slider, Stormer, Vicious Vision, Backstabber Lures, and Ducket Fishing.
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. So you and I go way back. I mean, you and I, we drew each other in an FLW event several years ago at Kentucky Lake, which is kind of my home stomping grounds.
Right.
But you live just a few miles from Lake St. Clair, right up the road. This is your home pond.
Right.
I come up here most of the time and throw a tube and a drop shot, but you're telling me there's something special that happens this time of year on this lake.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fish get pretty aggressive. They get in that post-spawn pattern. They start to move out to some deeper water, and I mean, to really put the feed bag on and start chasing these bait fish around.
Yes, but you don't have to drag a bait this time of year.
No, absolutely not. I mean, just keep a bait moving, crankbait, jerkbait. Yeah. Keep it moving, and typically if the first one don't bite it, the next one will.
That sounds a little more exciting to me than dragging a bait. I like the crank, but you know I love to throw a jerkbait just like you. So I've been looking forward to this for a couple of years.
Me too.
Let's go make it happen.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Look at that. Acrobat always good. He's hooked right to the side. Come here, young man. Come see the doctor. He tried to jump off and got hooked again. Alright.
You might have found that little pot of them.
There we go. Let me get my crankbait out of the net and I'll put the net on real quick.
Maybe.
I'm here, we got a double.
Come through a little blade of grass.
Hey.
Way to start
Little
it out,
crank and double, start the day. I bet they get bigger out here.
They grow pretty big out here, yeah. This is just to get us started.
Dude, that's fun. Swim two of them into the net, huh? Cranking them up, baby. Cranking them up.
Just gotta wake them up.
Yeah. Gary, I know you've spent years of your life out here on this lake, and I'll be honest, the first time I came up here, this is a huge body of water. It can be very intimidating. I mean, look at this, 5-10 mile an hour wind today, and we're having to hold on to the seat. But for the person who comes to Lake St. Clair for the first time, it can be intimidating. In the month of July, which is when we're here now, if you were telling someone to come up here on vacation, what would you tell them to look for?
You know, there's plenty of weed growth all over the lake, obviously. Right. And so, I mean, like right now, we're just fishing some scattered rocks. You know, you typically find it on your graphs. But, I mean, not to say you can't just put it in any one of the local boat ramps. Right. Head out half a mile.
You don't have to go far.
No, not at all. I mean, you can catch fish in any of the depths. A lot of guys seem to find that the fish are depth specific. You know, if you can get into 12, 13 foot of water and you catch some really good fish, you can go anywhere in a lake in that 12 to 13 foot of water and duplicate it. You know.
Oh, there he is. Another one, Gary. You got it. Boy, we just pulled back up to the spot and the first cast. That's why you drop a waypoint, man. This is a good one. I don't think it's the last very big. He hit it right in the nose. You gotta fish. You gotta be careful with those katana hooks. They get you. Just like they got that old smallmouth. Right there. That's 3 hooks, 4 hooks in that fish. Psycho perch in action. We're still looking for mamas. We're looking for mamas. Good one, dude.
there too.
He just about knocked the rod out of my hand. Look at this, dude. Like that. Nice. Dude, this is too cool, man. Nice. He's got a face full of that jerk bait. It's over. That game over. He gets them hooks in his face. What it is. You can't keep a secret long in this game, man. Hey, that's good stuff, dude.
Nice.
Thanks for taking the fish. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Yeah.
Closed captioning provided by Procure Bait Sense.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
Swivels are designed to eliminate line twists or are used to tie one line to another, but we forget that fish may notice a swivel, especially if it shines. Not Invisiswivel. Made of fluorocarbon, Invisiswivel virtually disappears underwater, so it won't spook fish. Invisiswivel is super strong, can't rust, and is neutrally buoyant, so it won't cause drag. You'll catch more fish in fresh or salt water. Invisiswivel, the clear choice.
Whether it's catching a $100,000 fish or missing the cut by an ounce, your days are defined by the memories you make. It's these moments, vicious moments, that you will remember. Vicious. You define it.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog. That's no bull.
Yes! Oh, spit it! Crap! You know, I'm throwing this XRM jerkbait on 8-pound Vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon light line, and caught a 5-pound smallmouth. I've caught a couple of other ones since then, and on that last cast I noticed my bait was fouled up just a little bit. I checked my line, and right above the tie there was just one.
Sorry to interrupt you, boys.
Get him, bud. You got him. Good one, Gary.
Piece of fish here,
Yeah,
buddy.
man. Cranking fish. Jerking fish?
Jerk
You
bait.
switched to the jerk bait.
I couldn't let you have all
I
the fun,
see.
man.
wanted to get in on the fun, man. They're eating it good.
How do you get in on that jerkbait?
Oh, he's a solid one. He's coming in the boat eventually. This looks good. There he is. Oh, look at him go crazy. Spring blue. They like that color too. That's a chunk. Settle down, Bubba. That's a chunk.
I
Get
like
in on the
that.
jerkbait action. Yes, indeed. I was just retying.
Goes to show you, I mean, it can happen at any time. You know?
Man, any cast on this lake can be a dandy, and that's a good one.
Another nice fish there, huh? I like it. I think we're having some fun now.
The party is in full effect.
Now we just need his grandma to show up.
I'm going looking.
Going looking for him?
Sun comes up and rises high. It's so hot, it's gonna make me cry. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Temperature rising, rising to my heart, to the root and to the
Whenever we catch a quality fish, I've been dropping a waypoint on the Lowrance unit. And one of the things I think is key here is when you find those big groups of fish, that you get back in those areas and just slow down. One of the nice things that power poles came out with in the last few years are the drift paddles. And you can just simply, I've got a switch right here on my deck, and I can just deploy those drift paddles once we get into that key area, and it'll slow us down on these windy days. You know, we've got pretty big waves, and without them, man, you just blow right through the area. With them, you slow down and catch a few more fish.
Hi, Keith Kessler here for the Bucket Grip, the no-tip, slip, or drip solution for your 5-gallon bucket. Simply fit the bucket grip on the bottom of your 5-gallon bucket. It's that easy, and it stays. Use it on your truck to avoid tips, your boat to avoid slips, painting to avoid drips, or on a roof, and it stays. It's durable. It's flexible. UV resistant, won't leave a mark, and it floats. It's made in the USA, so order now.
Introducing the Microwave Line Control System by American Tackle, the most efficient casting system on the planet. It uses the latest in line guide technology to improve accuracy and add distance to each cast. A 2-stage conical design primary guide captures and controls fishing line to straighten coils, reducing friction and maintaining line speed during the cast. It's so effective that it requires less energy to deliver the smoothest, most accurate long-distance casts possible.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that's no bull.
It happens like that.
Just like that. You just
like
run
that.
into pods of them, and then you can load the boat pretty quick.
That didn't take long though. I mean, geez. There's so many fish in this lake. It's incredible.
Just finding them pods of them big fish.
That's
The
right.
ones we're looking for.
That's
There's
right.
A lot of fish that size.
Got one. got one, guys. Another one. Another big one. Another big one. Next cast. Oh my gosh, Gary. Dude, this is a toad.
Got him?
Like the next cast, right after he caught that one. If I get this one in, it'll be a miracle. I don't think he's hooked very good. This is a toad. This is a toad. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here, and it's a toad. Oh, he's got a face full of jerkbait. Ready? Oh, come on in here, girl. Come on in here, big girl. Oh! There. Yeah! Yeah!
Look at that.
Giant! Baby. Giant! Gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's just one little hook on the rubber right there. Get out of there.
Look at that football right there.
Holy cow, dude. That is an absolute stud. Man, I'm telling you, you just caught that big one on a crankbait. I threw a jerkbait out there. I twitched it like twice. Pow!
There's a school in
Came
here, man.
straight up. That's what I'm talking about. Get back out there.
Yeah, we're back.
Get back out there.
I still got a line in.
Wow. Toad. You know, all these reaction strike hard baits, they've got these katana hooks. You can see, man, that fish come up and jumped 2 or 3 times. It was not coming off. Razor sharp right out of the pack, sticks them, gets him in the boat. I didn't think I could get that one in, but those hooks held up nice. Pliers. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's one of the bigger smallmouth I've ever caught, Gary. I'm just going to be honest with you.
That's a nice one there,
man.
man.
That is a tank. They're healthy this year. This place is back.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what, last year there was a lot of talk about the fish just being kind of long and skinny, you know, maybe something wrong with them, but I'll tell you what, they're definitely back.
That's no joke right there, dude. That's a toad. Let's get her back. How much does that major minor stuff change by day? I think one thing that's super important here is to make long casts, as far as you can throw the bait. Water's clear, there's sight feeders, you got to give them time to find it, see it, and eat it.
Right.
But for me, you know, we're throwing the 7.6 medium heavy Bulldog casting rod. It's got the new microwave guide. This is your first time throwing the rod. What do you think?
I'll tell you, Todd, you know, throwing these new Bulldog rods, you know, I haven't had much of a chance to throw them, and I'll tell you what, man, I'm pretty impressed with these things. You know, they're nice, they're light, they're sensitive, and I mean, as you can see, I mean, we're launching these crankbaits clear country mile out here.
Right. And that's important.
It really is. It really is. Obviously, the more time you stay in the water, the better you
got more chance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey guys, the Bass Doctor's on location at ICAST 2014 in Orlando, Florida. I'm hanging out in the Lowrance booth with my man Troy Morrow, fellow FLW Tour Pro. Hey, you and I have been using these big old HDS 10, the HDS 12 touch unit the past couple of years. But for a guy, the average angler, some of these guys watching my show, they don't have the budget for that unit. Here's the deal, Lowrance has something for them.
Yeah, it's I'll come out with this Elite 3X. It's in their Elite line, the 4, 5, and 7s. Compact unit, color broadband sonar. It under $100. You can't find a color sonar for under $100.
That's cool. So pontoons, John boats,
kayaks. I mean,
kayaks.
Kayaks are the latest,
matter.
Greatest thing. I mean, that's your unit right there.
That's cool. So that's the most affordable unit. Then we go all the way up to the 4, 5, the 7. We get in some advanced technology there too.
I mean, it's the same HDS technology they're using in these Elites, and you're going all the way up to you're running SD cards and running the same stuff we're running in our tour boats.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Hey, listen guys, Lowrance has the best electronics on the market. You need to get the best electronics that your budget will allow. Check out Lowrance online. We'll see you guys out on the water.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
Whether it's catching a $100,000 fish or missing the cut by an ounce, your days are defined by the memories you make. It's these moments, vicious moments, that you will remember. Vicious. You define it.
Swivels are designed to eliminate line twists or are used to tie one line to another, but we forget that fish may notice a swivel, especially if it shines. Not Invisiswivel. Made of fluorocarbon, Invisiswivel virtually disappears underwater, so it won't spook fish. Invisiswivel is super strong, can't rust, and is neutrally buoyant, so it won't cause drag. You'll catch more fish in fresh or salt water. Invisiswivel, the clear choice.
This water's so clear you can see him when you get close to the boat. That one was under it. He took a swipe at it and missed it, and I think we got a little too close to the boat. He took off. I'm gonna give him another chance.
Slow it down.
You just kind of have to take your time with these big old smallmouth. So.
Yeah, you know, I think we're maybe just a little too excited to be out here. I think we might need to just slow the baits down a little bit. I slowed that down just a little bit.
Too. I
kind of
right.
More kick in the grass as opposed to coming through it. Huh? That's what you come to
That's
Clair
what I'm
for.
talking about.
That's how it's done right there, Gary. That's how it's done right there, guys. Get as many fish as throwing a tube or a drop shot typically, but when you're a tournament fisherman, these are the kind of fish that you look for.
That's the right kind, dude.
That's definitely the right kind of hat.
Yeah. Bring your sea legs.
Bring your sea legs, yep.
Catch big ones.
Yep, some Dramamine possibly if you need it.
Get her back. Wow. Gary, you told me on these hard baits you might not catch the numbers with a drop shot in a tube, but you catch quality fish. That's obvious, you know.
Right.
But I'm throwing a jerk bait, you're throwing a crankbait, and we've been doing that for a little while. And we both decided to slow down kind of at the same time, and we've gotten what, 4 bites, just boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
I think what happened with us today is I think we just came out. I mean, we're both overly excited. We're happy to be out. You know, you tend to fish a little faster maybe than, you know, what you need to. But sometimes that's just how it is. I mean, you know, you can catch the smallmouth and reel as fast as you possibly can, and if you think you're reeling fast enough, you need to reel faster.
Right.
Some days you may need to slow down. I think that's kind of what happened with us today. Yep. I think we came out, we were just a little jacked up, ready to catch some fish, and today it seems like maybe they just wanted it to slow down a little bit. The water's a little dingier than normal, you know, when it's clear.
That could make something you got to think about anyway.
Right. You know, when the water's clear, you can typically maybe fish a little faster than you typically do, because they're able to get a better visual from a further distance. Yeah. Now, I mean, the water's a little bit cloudy, But yeah, maybe that's just what we needed to do. Slow it down a little bit and just let them catch up to it.
Let's keep doing it. Hey guys, let me show you our setups for today that were the keys to our success. You know, we caught them both jerking and cranking. We're throwing the Reaction Strike XRM series. The 100 was what we caught them on today. It's a 4-inch bait. We caught them on Spring Blue, Psycho Perch, a couple other colors. They've got a whole selection of colors that you can match to the forage wherever it is that you fish. They also make a medium diver that'll dive down to 6 to 10 feet. If you need to get your jerk bait down there, check out the XRM series. We also caught a lot of fish today on the 2.5 RSC series. This is a new series. They've got a 4.0 and a 3.0 that's going to cover the depths anywhere from 8 to 16 feet. We caught them on those too. Team those up with a Bulldog rod for our cranking rod. We're using a 7.6 medium heavy. Team it up with 8-pound Vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon. And on my jerkbait rod, on the Great Lakes, I like to use a 7-foot medium heavy Bulldog rod. Sometimes I throw a 6.6 when I'm fishing around boat docks or shallow cover, but on these Great Lakes, you want to make long casts. Like I said, team it up with 8-pound Vicious fluorocarbon. That's a recipe for success.
Got it. Good one, Gary.
How's that for ending the show, buddy?
That's the way we want to shut this party down, dude. Hey, I'd already pulled up the trolling
motor's up.
We were headed to 9 Mile Tower. You're still up here fishing. You know this game up here, don't you?
One last cast.
Hey, we got a little ride back before dark.
We sure do, man.
Thanks for coming out with me after work, man.
I appreciate being out here, man.
Hey, you guys need to come up to Lake St. Clair, check out the jerkbait and the crankbait bite. This guy's legit, man. That was fun. Hey, tell these guys we're out of here.
We're out of here.
Hey, come back and see us next week on the Bass Doctor. Hey guys, when you come up to Lake St. Clair, make sure you check out the Baymont Inn in Roseville, Michigan. They're located right off of I-94 and just a few short miles from a couple of different boat ramps.
Bass Doctor is sponsored by Castaic, American Tackle Company, Power Pole, Vicious Fishing, Lowrance, Reaction Strike, Bulldog Rods, Fish Hard, Procure Bait Sense, Adventure Products Ego S2 Slider, Stormer, Vicious Vision, Backstabber Lures, and Duck It Fishing.